Welcome back to another live. Hey, you guys, do you guys have on your notification? I already told you guys. Tracy is spontaneous. You never know when I will go live. This is why I told you guys you have to turn on your notifications because it just depends on how my life is going is when I can go live, you guys. So anyway, today I'm going live. But I promised you guys, I made a promise that I'm going to go live at least once a week. And I told you guys that I don't know the day. I just simply don't know. So I don't want to overpromise. But I said that I could at least promise that I could go live with you guys once a week. I don't know the day. I don't know the time. It just depends on how my life is lifing. And I can decide whether or not I can go live. So today I'm going live. And I told you guys before on a previous video that when we do the lives, that I'm just going to... you guys know I always have my head on a swivel. So you guys know that when I do the live, just turn on the notification. And when we do the live, we can just do like a Q&A or something that I've seen that we want, we can talk about. And then you guys can just like ask me questions or whatever in the live. But I told you guys that when I do the lives that... this guy... Oh my God, it's so funny. I was not expecting that. This guy literally pulled up alongside of me. He literally has the same car that I have. But when he pulled up, I was looking because I'm like, wow, that looks like Matthew. And then when he pulled up, I guess he wasn't expecting anybody to be in the car. So when he pulled up, he's looking like this, and then I'm looking like this. Yeah. Okay. This is older white guy. Oh, but I told you guys when we do the live that I was going to, we're going to do mukbang. So if you guys have a problem with me eating on camera, you don't like to hear the chewing and the smacking, then don't listen to the live because I have to multitask. I have to be able to eat my lunch and talk with you guys, my YouTube family. Okay, you guys. So say hi, you guys, when you come in. Say hello to the T-Bird. Hi. Let me see if I can get this. Homies Gaming. Hi, Homies Gaming. My camera view. Hi, Ariana. Hi, Ariana. I love that name. Hello, you guys. Say hi when you're coming in. Already something got held for review. PT said, hey, Diva. Hey, girl, hey. As you guys can see, I have taken out my braids. I'm on a new journey. And Tamia said hi. Hi, Tamia. Hey, girl, hey. And so this is what we're having for lunch today, you guys. I brought my lunch bag. This is so freaking cute. You guys, I got this lunch bag, this hunter green lunch bag. Oh my God, maybe a couple of years ago. But I got it because I went to this vintage, what is it called? It's an actual name in Vegas, you guys, where is it a conference? What do they call that? Where it comes into town once a year, but they sell nothing but vintage stuff, you guys. Oh my God. And Gary was telling me about it because I had never heard of this. Something VinCon? I have no idea. But they sell all this vintage stuff, you guys. I got this camouflage army jacket. And so imagine that fatigue. Is that fatigue? No, that's called camouflage, the army color. So it's hunter green and brown or whatever. It is, and it's somebody's actual army jacket, you guys, and it had that person's last name on the pocket here. And so I took it to my tailor and I put my last name, my last name tag on it, and then I had, because it was a man's jacket, and so it's long, so I could literally wear it as a dress, you guys. And so I took it to the tailor, and she took in the sides of the jacket to kind of give it more of a form fit, and then she took in the arms here to make it more fitting around my arms, and so I can wear it like with a belt, but I haven't worn it as a dress yet. I usually wear it with either some shorts and a tank top, and then I'll have the camouflage jacket over it, or I'll wear it with my black leggings and a tank top, and then I'll have the camouflage jacket. But I got this lunch bag to go with that because I was all into my little hunter green. But I racked up at that vintage place. I got Deza says hi, hello, hello. The host says hello from Vegas, Tracy. Hello from Vegas. But at this vintage conference, you guys, I got this camouflage jacket. I got this oversized denim shirt. And on the back of this denim shirt, they took a picture of Prince, you guys. 1999. They took a, as a matter of fact, that this image, what is the album cover of Prince, you guys, where Prince's hair is kind of blown out like my hair is? And oh my God, I cannot say. But whatever that album cover is, they took that image of Prince album cover when his hair was blown out like this, and they put it, this big image, on the back of this oversized denim shirt. I got that. I got this leather, real leather skirt, and it's a black leather skirt. It has the white piping, so like a white line going down the side of the skirt. And then it has this white bunny head. It's the Playboy bunny. You guys, if you don't know anything about the Playboy Mansion, Playboy magazine, it's the image of the Playboy magazine is a white bunny head. So it's the white, it's just an image of a white bunny head with the ears. And it's like a little small Playboy white bunny stitched on to this black leather skirt. Oh, that is so freaking cute. And then, what else did I get? I got about 6 different items. Oh, I got some Ford, what are the name of those sunglasses? What are the name of those really popular, nice sunglasses? I just had it. I don't know why I want to say Melissa Ford. That's not it. It's something Ford. You guys know the really nice sunglasses. I got some vintage Ford sunglasses. I got some really nice things. I only got about 6 items, but they were fabulous. And I even forgot. I have no idea what all Gary got. Gary got a few items too. But that was my first time going to a vintage conference. I'm Ford. Thank you. You guys are good. When I'm making my videos and I'm always like at a loss and I'm like, what is the name of this? You guys always are so good, and you come into the comment section and you're like, Tracy, it's this. I'm like, I already know you guys know. Vintage shopping too. I had never, the host says that I love vintage shopping too. I've got to learn where the vintage stores are here in Las Vegas. I had never gone vintage shopping. I remember seeing some ladies making YouTube videos about that. You guys, if this airs up, it's only because I got to stop this. I'm trying to stop my camera from going out from all this heat. So if you guys hear the air. But anyway, I had never done vintage shopping, you guys. Never. I was like, oh my God, Gary, we got to come back. We got to come back. So it was a lot of fun. I got some really nice items. I have all of those items still to this day. That's a long. Lindbergh says, do you know Esteban, Julio, Ricardo, Monteo, De Rosa, Ramirez? Oh my God. That is a lot of names. No, I do not. In Australia, Elizabeth said, watching in Queensland, Australia. It's 6:20 a.m. there. Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome from Australia. Okay, so this is what we're having for lunch today, you guys. So today I made, got my little, do you guys do meal prep? So I have these like little containers, but I don't do meal prep. You guys know, I just make what I'm going to make, and then I just put it in here if it's going to be to go. So earlier today I made boiled eggs, and I made some little sausage patties. Not really patty. Jimmy Dean maple sausage. Oh my God. What else do we have for lunch? I also have my habanero barbecue flavored almonds. Oh my God. I get these off of Amazon, you guys. If you have never had these, absolutely delicious. For 1 ounce serving is 6 grams of protein and carbs, because you guys know I watch my carbs. So for carbs, it is total carbs is 5 grams for 1 ounce. It's 5 grams of total carbs, but then there's 3 grams of dietary fiber. So we subtract the fiber from the total carbs to get our net carbs. So for 1 ounce of these almonds, it's going to yield me 2 net carbs for 1 ounce. So this is a staple in my closet. Awesomeness says, girl, I'm hungry. I know that's right. Have you taken your lunch yet? And then I have, you guys know, my Protein Quest chips. These are a must. I just get the variety pack from Amazon. And in this variety pack comes sour cream. This is my favorite. Sour cream, barbecue, and ranch. And it's like 25 bags in the box. Yes. Which ones do you want to try? The almonds, they are delicious. It is the perfect seasoning on there too. Purple said, I've never seen you without braids. Wow, really? If you, on this same channel, if you go back to when I first start making videos, it was on this channel back in, I want to say 2011. And it was a Vegetarian Queen was the name of the channel, because I used to make nothing. I was vegetarian at the time, and I made only vegetarian meals. And on those videos, you'll see I used to wear my hair natural. And then after then, I started another channel with my ex. And in those videos, that channel's not up anymore, though. Those videos are not public anymore. But in those videos, I always wore my hair straight. I never even wore braids. I told you guys, I just got my first braids in March of 23. That is a very new thing for me. I never used to wear braids. Lindbergh said, you made my evening by laughing at my joke. Thanks. Have a nice day, beautiful women. Subscribed and like. Thank you so much. Clint said, hi. Hi, Clint. And then Healing said, the almonds. Ooh, they are divine. And then this is my other little sweet treat. This is my sweet treat. It looks crazy, but I showed you guys this the other day. I mean, last week. I make these homemade peanut butter cookies. Is that not divine? So these are keto. So I get the natural peanut butter, no sugar added. And then to sweeten it up, I put, to sweeten it up, I put Splenda in there. So it's just like, what, like a 3-ingredient recipe? And it's natural peanut butter, 2 eggs, 3/4 cup of Splenda, because I don't like it too sweet, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oh my God, do you guys see how moist this is? Do you guys see how moist this thing is? Moist. Oh my God. When I tell you guys I love my own cooking, this is why it's really kind of hard for me. And I don't spend a lot of money in restaurants, because I like my own cooking. I enjoy my own cooking. Always have. Car cleaner says I'm low carb too. 1 meal a day. Getting this weight off before Christmas. Yes, that's what I did when I lost a lot of weight a few years back. I did 1 meal a day, low carb. Little rival said, hi, hi. Purple says she loves peanut butter cookies, but she needs sugar added. If you can do it the keto way, just get natural peanut butter, make them yourself, and to sweeten it up, use Splenda. Or whatever artificial sweetener you like. Some people say that they feel like Splenda has an aftertaste. I don't taste the aftertaste. If there is one, it doesn't bother me at all. But there's a lot of different artificial sweeteners you can use. Stevia, Splenda. I don't know if people use Sweet and Low anymore or Equal. But a very natural sweetener, you guys, a sugar replacement. Dang, I had it. I have mukbang in my head now, but that's not what it is. It starts with an M. Muck fruit? Muck fruit? I think that's a real natural sweetener. And I've had that before. It's good too. Lil Rival said, I'm a boy. If you want me to leave live stream, I can leave right now. Yes. Little boy. We don't have little boys on my live. Bye. We talk about adult things here. My channel is set for 18 and older. If you are not 18 or older, please get off the live. Thank you. Bye-bye. Go do little boy things. This channel is for adults. Matthew says, Matthew, that's the name of my car. Matthew says, RIP to Hulk Hogan. Did Hulk Hogan transition today? I remember, I think I watched a couple of episodes when he had some like reality TV show. Am I thinking about the same guy? The wrestler? Purple said, I have to try it. Yes, you have to try it. It is good. Gabrielle said, hi. Hi, Gabrielle. As you guys come in, be sure to hit the like button. Even if you cannot stay before you leave out, come in, say hi to me, hit the like button. And if you need to leave, that's cool too. What is that? Ernie. Ernie says, hi from Germany. Hello from Germany. From Germany. What are you guys doing in Germany? What do you guys do for your pastime? For, yeah, like your pastime, for like hobbies and things like that. What's popular? What's a popular thing to do where you live in Germany outside of work? What do you guys do? What is popular for like a pastime? Oh, Concert Junkie said, yes, he transitioned. There have been 3 major celebrity deaths this week. What are the 3? Concert Junkie, let me know. I love that freaking name. Concert Junkie. I know Beyonce is supposed to be here tomorrow? Friday and Saturday, I believe. I have a few good friends who are going to the concert. They love them some Beyonce. I don't really go to concerts. I think the last... Oh my God. When was the last time I went to a concert? I never went to a concert. here in Vegas, I think the last, do you call these concerts, like I went to, I thought they were called like more like reviews. Okay, so I went to, here in Vegas, I went to go see Diana Ross. I went to go see the One. This is Michael Jackson, but they use the holographic Michael Jackson, and then they have all these performers. I go to a lot of stand-up comedians because you guys know I love to laugh. I love my good comedians. I went to go see Bill Burr here. Bill Burr is my favorite stand-up comedian. Rachel said, hi, Rachel. Yes, the wrestler, he passed. The concert junkie. Okay, that's what I want to know. Concert junkie. They were telling me that multiple celebrities died this week. So the concert junkie said Hulk Hogan passed, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed, and I said Ozzy Osbourne passed. Oh my God, I used to love that man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ozzy Osbourne had this TV show, you guys. But I was addicted. I used to watch that show oh my God. I used to love this man. I was addicted to that dang on TV show. Rachel says, great channel. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Where American women need to leave Nigerians alone. Oh, Rachel said, please make a video about why American women need to leave Nigerians alone. What's going on, Rachel? Is there some beef between American women and Nigerian women? What's going on? I don't know anything about this, Rachel. Are you saying leave Nigerian women, American women need to leave Nigerian women alone, or leave Nigerian men alone? Concert Junkie said, oh no, I'm sorry to break the news. Yes, out of all three of those people, I'm sorry. Ozzy Osbourne was I used to love him. Oh my God, I could sit up there and watch that TV show all day. As a matter of fact, I think I bought the TV show. And I used to just play it on repeat. I used to love watching him. Purple said, yes, it said, I loved him. The host said Grammy Award winner Chuck Mangione also passed this week. I don't know who that is. Chuck. I don't know who that is. Rachel said, please make a video. Nigerians are married, just want green card, use American, yes. Ah, Nigerian men. Oh, leave Nigerian men alone. Rachel, I will look into that, because I will look into that, because I have never dated an African man. Never, ever. Because when I was younger, I had a friend, and she was she dated and married. Oh no, where's my fork? She dated. Oh, and of course, you guys, this is how I get my fiber in. This is how I get my fiber in, ladies. We need at least 20. Is it 25 grams? Try to shoot for 20 grams of fiber every day. And when I eat these 0-carb tortillas, one tortilla has 7 grams of fiber. One tortilla. And oftentimes I'll eat like 3 or 4 of these a day. This is an easy way, ladies, to get your fiber in. I have never dated African men, because I remember when I was younger, this Black American friend of mine that I had, she was dating and married this, I don't know where in Africa he was from. I just don't know. But baby, I got my first-hand view of how African men, I'm not saying all African men. I'm not saying all African men. I'm just saying for me, I was able to see their relationship, how he treated that woman, my friend, and I saw a person who was very possessive, very controlling, and did not care at all about sharing his penis. Like he felt like it was his birthright to share that BBC, to share that penis all around town. And just how just controlling he was. I was just like, oh, never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never have I ever. Never have I ever dated an African man. Never, ever, ever will I date an African man. Just not my cup of tea. I'm not saying it's bad for everybody. I'm just saying it's just never been my cup of tea. Never been my cup of tea. Never, 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 never. Purple said Nigerian men have been doing that for a long time, marrying the American women to get their green card. If a guy 21 born in U.S. is different, but if he's over 35 born in Nigeria, they just use American women. Oh, Rachel, I believe you. I never said it was new. I said women are obsessed making videos of them. What do you mean, Rachel, when you say women are obsessed about making videos of them? Do you mean like American women are like you think like American women are not hip to the game, that these Nigerian men are just using them to get their green card? Or are you saying that American women are hip to the game and they're making a lot of videos trying to warn other American women not to marry them? Miss Mitchell said, did they end up getting a divorce, Miss Tracy? Who end up getting a divorce? Purple said, it's women, not women, and you never said anything about women are obsessed making videos. Rachel, women think they're safe. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Women think they're safe because he had a kid. I was just watching a video how guy had 4 kids, left her because his family was pushing him to go back to marry a Nigerian. American women are making videos saying they're great men, but they're young. You guys know I told you I follow quite a few Black American women who make videos about like traveling and living outside of the US of A. And a lot of them, they will put out content warning Black American women about these men in Africa, these men in Jamaica, I forgot what other places I've seen videos on, but it's these group of women that like travel all around the world. And the women that I follow, like what's that one lady name? Stephanie Perry. I think that's her last name. What's the other lady name? Adele. Another lady. Dang, I forgot her name. I think she's in Portugal. And they're Black American women who have either traveled and they spend a lot of time outside the country, or they have literally moved to these other countries. And they have said that, ladies, antennas up. Antennas up. These men coming for you in these foreign countries do not love you, ma'am. They are looking to get their residence and citizenship here in the US of A. But a lot of ladies will go over there. You guys remember that movie, How Stella Got Her Groove Back? That was a older movie, you guys, with Angela Bassett. And she went on vacation to Jamaica and met this guy. And this character was played by Taye Diggs. Met this Jamaican guy who was a whole lot younger than her. In the movie, she was supposed to be playing a 40-year-old. And this guy was supposed to be a 20-year-old. And it's called How Stella Got Her Groove Back. But it wasn't about him getting his green card. It was just about this older woman dating this super, super young guy. Ladies, we have to be careful. Oh, Lisa Brown said, hey, gorgeous Tracy, glad to be here. Hey, Lisa. Hey, girl, hey. Yes, when you guys come in, please say hi. Please say hi and give me a thumbs up when you come in, please. Nick Yum said, what are you eating? Boiled eggs. They're not boiled. I actually just... Do you guys know that you can make these eggs in the... They're like boiled eggs. You can just make them in your air fryer. You guys know I am the air fryer queen. All you have to do is heat up the air fryer for 5 minutes. And then after you preheat it, then just put the whole egg right there in the bin of the air fryer for 13 minutes at a temperature of 270. Baby perfection. You know, sometimes when you boil eggs, you got this small window of when you need to stop boiling them. And if you don't catch them in time, the shell will be like stuck to the egg, and it's just so hard to peel the shell off. With this, 270 for 13 minutes, preheated, perfection. Look at this, perfection every time. And my maple Jimmy Dean sausage, divine. Divine. Wow. Lisa sent me a thanks for $4.99. Oh my God. Lisa, thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. What is that? It looks like a cat doing like this with a wand. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so these ladies were warning American black women. What they say? What was the saying, you guys? All skin folk is not kinfolk. You know, like black people, we just assume that if somebody has the same color as us, it's safe. But I told you guys a long time ago, don't go over there to Africa playing. Do not go over there playing. It is a totally different culture. The way they do things. What is the predominant culture or religion over there? Is it Muslim? Is it Muslim? All I know is that a lot of those men over in Africa, they don't have any problem. They think they should have multiple wives. Yes, ladies, you have to be careful. All skin folk is not kin folk. Hi, Twanda. She said hi. Niyam says, you look like my social science teacher. She is 4'10". That is hilarious. No, I'm 5'5". 4'10". That is super short. No, I'm 5'5", you guys. Rachel said, my ex asked me for $4,000. I said, are you crazy? You want to take from me and give to your baby mama? Oh, so Rachel, wait. Were you dating a Nigerian? Muslim, Kurd, other beliefs. Mm. Mm. Rachel said, yes. They practice, we're talking about Nigerians. She said they practice polyamory. It's accepted. Niyam said, are you Nigerian? Absolutely not. I'm American. Tawanda said, yes, eggs are good for you. I just finished eating a scrambled eggs with Tawanda pumpkin seeds. I just bought some pumpkin seeds because I was listening to somebody and they were talking about like foods that are like really, really healthy for you. And they were talking about pumpkin seeds. And I was like, wow, I haven't had pumpkin seeds since I was a child. And I just ordered some off of Amazon. Rachel said, yep, dumped him 3 weeks ago. Rachel, how did you, if you don't mind me asking, how did you meet this Nigerian? Is he here in the States, or did you meet him when you were in Nigeria? Um, Rachel says, I'm Dominican Colombian black. Oh, that sounds pretty. Dominican Colombian black. Mm. Mm. An Indian by race. You guys know I'm just a visual person, so I'm just putting all that together. I'm like, wow. That sounds stunning. Neon says, do you know about Diddy and Justin bromance? Rachel said, yeah, he's here in the USA. He's a cab driver. I met him because I have photo booth company. I need or pay drivers transport photo booth. So, Rachel, he's already here. Did you marry him? Or he was trying to get you to marry him so he could get his green card. Visa. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is really popular, you guys. Really, really popular. Mm-hmm. And these men will say and do whatever they need to say and do to get you to marry them so they can get their green card, visa, residence, whatever. Aston said, you are so pretty and classy. Wow, thank you. Amazing compliment. Oh, Rachel said, no, thank God. You didn't marry him, Rachel? Thank God. He married before he got his paper already from Precious Person. So he took advantage of somebody else to get his green card. Nick Yam said, are you in a Tesla? No. Mm-mm. Wow. Yes, you guys. I heard about the Diddy and all these people he's been with. Do you guys think, with all these DL brothers, do you guys really think that when these women start dating them, Do you guys think that the women already know that these men are DL? Like a Cassie and I don't know, whoever is with Justin Bieber. Do you guys think that these women really do not know that these men are DL? Mm. Aston said, I had a Nigerian also who wanted me to marry him. Told me my rocket would be one way only. What is a rocket? I'm afraid to ask. Oh, ticket. You guys know me. My mind just immediately goes somewhere else. I'm like, what is a rocket? What is a rocket? Is a rocket a new way of saying eggplant? Oh, she said my ticket would be one way only. Ooh. Yam says nice goggles, by the way. Thank you. Um, Truly says, I think many women just want a man so bad that they get with men knowing that they are gay. Yeah. Oh, somebody, oh my God, I don't know who that was. Somebody left me a comment under one of my videos and they said, make a video about this. Mm, oh, something wrong. But anyway, it's this Asian man who dressed up like a woman and then got all these DL men, all these men to come over and make whoopee with him. And he said, I don't want any money or anything. I think he was saying, just help me with like food and things like that. And he recorded all these men, you guys, making the whoopee. And I want to say he was doing it for OF content, something like that. What was the name of this guy, you guys? The guy is going to pay you. Mm-hmm. Family curses come from parents. Yeah, sure. Give me. You guys, what was this Asian guy's name? My ex was DL. Left his butt 2 years ago. Yep, I dated a DL dude too. Long dress, locks, multi baby mamas. Ooh. Yes, supposedly made whoopee with 60. Yes, the host. That's who I'm talking about. What was this man's name? He apparently, you guys, made whoopee with like almost 1,700 men. Aunt Red Home. The host said she thinks it's Aunt Red Home. The DL Whisperer on TikTok exposes these DL men. I like the DL Whisperer. He gets a lot of flack, but DL Whisperer, they come for him because they say that he's not genuine in exposing these men. But I'm like, what's not genuine about it? I think they're saying that he's just trying to expose these DL men, but he really wants these DL men to himself. So what? He's an openly gay man. So what if he's attracted to the DL men? He's still, to me, doing women a good service by exposing these men and telling these women what they need to look out for. I like the DL Whisperer. Mm-hmm. Yes, you guys, this Asian man, something home, dressed up like a woman, and enticed like 1,690 something men to come over and make whoopee with him, and he recorded it. Mm-hmm. Lapid said that military women are the best women. No, I have so much respect for a military woman. Oh my God. Having to be around all those men. Oh. Mm. Military women, women who are police officers, construction workers. I'm always like, you women are strong as hell. Mm. The host said that the Asian guy's name is Red Uncle. Okay, so here's my question about Red Uncle. I just find this to be so fascinating. Do you, Rachel said, do you have a Cash App? No, I don't, Rachel. I used to have a Cash App, but you guys know I'm such a generous person. And I used to be Cash Apping all my little favorite YouTube people. I used to be Cash Apping them some money. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if I made too many transactions. I do not know what I did. But apparently it sent off a red flag and they shut down my Cash App. I was like, really? Well, they shut my Cash App down. So maybe I might make maybe I might make a Venmo account with my YouTube email address or something like that. Like set it up through my personal YouTube email. Maybe I can do a Venmo like that. But Cash App shut me down. It was like, I don't know if they just thought that was just too much suspicious activity. I was Cash Apping people $100 here, $50 there. You guys know how generous I am. And Cash App was like, nah, something ain't right with this. Mm-hmm. And they shut me down. 40 Boom said, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, you guys. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button before you leave out. Rachel said that her super chat is disabled. Man. Thank you for even considering to give me a super chat, Rachel. You're such a sweetie pie. So here's my question about Red Uncle, you guys. How did he get that many men to make whoopee with him? I know, you guys, I'm part of the community, but when it comes to the transgenders, there's just so much that I just don't know. When they go to make, and if you guys can help me with this, use coded words so that they don't flag my live. When the transgender woman goes to make whoopee with a man who she is trying to hide it from the man that she's transgender, how did Red Uncle hide it from these 1,700 men that she was a man? Is when they went to go make whoopee, is she perhaps only making whoopee and they are making whoopee like doggies? And then therefore Red Uncle has folded it forward? How did 1,700 men not know that that's a man? How did Red Uncle hide his eggplant is what I'm asking. And then this takes me to my second question. Did these 1,700 men really not know that he was a man? Is that what y'all trying to tell me? Oh, Rachel, wow, you figured it out. Rachel just sent me a super chat for $12. Oh my God. Thank you so much. She said she used her Android. Wow, Rachel, that's so sweet. Oh my God. You guys are so freaking sweet. I love you guys so much. I swear to God, I literally talk about you guys like that. I'm like, my YouTube family, my YouTube family, my YouTube family. I'll be telling people in Starbucks, and I was like, yeah, because I was just telling my YouTube family. I was just like, instead of people going, yeah, I was just talking with my friend the other day, I'll say, I was just talking with my YouTube family the other day. Thank you so much. The host said, I want to know, how long did this go on? Years, months? I know. Red Uncle is only age 38. Purple said he could have gotten his eggplant removed. Purple. A lot of these transgender women do not get the eggplant removed. They say it's way too expensive. If it's not too expensive, they are afraid that they may lose sensation. And three, a lot of them want to keep their eggplant because they want to be able to use it. Like, do you guys know T.S. Madison? T.S. Madison is this super, super popular transgender person. She is really popular, you guys. But before she became super popular on social media, she used to make adult movies with her Johns, with her men. She used to say, I'm not exposing her or anything, you guys. Look it up. She used to actually make these. This is when I actually used to watch her. Now she's just kind of gotten too big, and I don't know. I don't like her as much. But back then, when she was kind of more raw and real, she used to be in her kitchen with her friends, like cooking. And she would just be talking, just talking about what she used to do. And she said that the reason why she had this really big, pretty house is because she was dating this older white man. This old white man who basically was paying all her bills and helped her get this house that she had. Well, apparently she used to make adult movies, triple X movies, in her basement. She used to say, heck no, she wasn't removing her eggplant. She said because, let me try to keep this coded. She said because when she made a lot, she said she made a lot of money sleeping with these older men, older white men. And she said that eggplant was her money maker, baby. She said these men wanted her to use her eggplant. She said she would never remove her eggplant. Never. She got the breasts, the snatch waist, the BBL, and everything. She said she will never remove her eggplant. And as a matter of fact, apparently it is known in the community, anybody who knows T.S. Madison, it is known that she packing. Oh my baby. They say T.S. Madison, baby. Talking about the BBC. They say T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison, if you watching me, correct me if I'm wrong. But the rumor was, and even she said many times when I watched her, that she has a BBC, you guys. The big black cock-a-doodle-doo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The host says, doesn't Caitlyn Jenner still have her eggplant? Yes, she does. Oh my God, Lisa. Don't do it. Don't do it. Lisa, do not take me there. Lisa said this reminds me of that show Pose. I don't care what y'all say. I love that show. I literally bought it. It's on my Apple TV. I bought it. I love the show Pose. Ladies, if you want to get some inside scoop, because I have heard many transgender women and gay people say that that Pose show is a very accurate depiction of what was going on, like back in the 80s, with this whole HIV epidemic and people dying and losing friends and family, and also this transgender thing. It is a really good show, and the soundtrack on that Pose show, you guys, is bar none. It is the best. Oh, so Lisa said, remember in that show Pose, when she removed her eggplant, her boyfriend didn't want to have anything to do with her. Facts. He was like, I told you not to remove it. They want them to have the eggplant, you guys. Wait. The host says T.S. Madison has a BBC and a BBL. Oh, right. I was like, what is a BBL? Yeah, BBL is the butt. I'm telling you guys, T.S. Madison, the word on the curb is that T.S. Madison has a BBC. And she has said many times that her Johns love her BBC, and they want her to use that BBC. Oh, the Pose show. Lisa, you're going to make me go pull up Pose. You're going to make me go into my Apple TV and watch Pose. Although I think I love to watch it every summer anyway. And for Pride Month in June, I usually watch it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I did not watch Pose last month. I usually watch it every freaking summer. Oh, and the flowers fell on my windshield. Oh, it's a yellow flower. Oh. Rachel said, yes, married men and men in relationships are on Grindr app sleeping with men. Absolutely. My gay friend gave me the tea. Absolutely. You guys, they are on the app that the gay boys and the transgender people like to be on, Grindr. The other one is called Jacked. The other one is oh, you guys know enough. I was going to make a whole video on this one, where you can find your DL men. On the Grindr app, the Jacked app, you guys, they're also meeting up on these Reddit what do they call it? Subreddit groups. A lot of them hang out there. And then the other one is Discord. They're on Discord. They're all over the place, you guys. Ladies, these DL men are all over. Oh, no. Purple said her ex-co-worker, who is trans, got his eggplant removed, and now he regretted it. Man. He didn't know. If you are a man transitioning into a woman, do not get your eggplant removed. Not so you can save it for another woman. No. Just because, even if you don't want to de-transition, meaning go back to your biological gender, I'm telling you guys, in the community, when you do get a man, even though you're a trans woman, the man likes the eggplant. He likes knowing that when he's walking around town like this, everybody thinks this is a woman. He likes knowing, though, that when you get back to the bedroom and you take off and you drop your little lace undies, the eggplant, boop. Oh my God. Do you guys remember I was telling you guys in a video a while back how I had, this is in my single days, some years ago, and I had started doing this online, meeting people online on these online dating websites. And I had met this white guy. I think he was like in his 30s, early 30s. And I met this white guy. On appearance, nothing about this man. He just looked like your regular average Joe dude. But he felt comfortable talking to me. I guess I'm so cool. He was like, Tracy's so cool. I can talk to her about anything. And he started asking me about lace underwear and lace lingerie. And I was thinking that because he wanted to see me in some lace lingerie. That man threw me all off my game. And then he asked me if I wanted to see the type of lace underwear that he likes. And again, I was thinking, because he wants to buy me some lace lingerie. And back then, everything was on the website. And he said, I'm going to send you a picture of what I like. And I said, okay. And baby, that picture came through. He was like, did you get it yet? Did you get it yet? And I was like, no, not yet. That was such good fun times, you guys. When you would just be on the keyboard, just chatting with people all around the world. Oh my God, I used to meet people from everywhere. And we're just chatting. But I believe this guy was in the States. And we just chat. And then he said, I sent the picture of what I like. And then I was like, yeah. And so then, because this is like back in the day, you guys, it was taking a long time for the picture to upload and like buffer through. And so as the picture is like buffering through, it's starting from the bottom up. So all I see are these white legs. And I'm thinking he sent me a model. This is going to be a picture of a model in the lace lingerie that he says that he likes. As the picture is buffering and it's coming up like this, real slow. And he's over here texting. I'm not texting. He's typing. Have you got it yet? Have you got it? What do you think? And I'm like, no. It's still buffering. It hasn't come up yet. And as the picture and the image is coming up, it's starting from the bottom. And I see the white legs. And then as the white legs going up, I can see the beginning of some lace panties. And then as the picture's still coming up, I'm like, okay, lace panties. And then as I see the lace panties, now I see a stomach area. And I'm like, okay, a white person clearly. And then as it's buffering, and then I see the bottom of the match lace bra. And so then it's still buffering. And so then as I look, it comes up. And as the picture finalizes, you guys, it's a picture. When I tell you guys, I have had a full and exciting life. When the picture finally finishes and finish buffering, it's him. Nice looking white man, crystal blue eyes, and no wig, no makeup or anything. It's just him, and he just cheesing. And he got on the lace matching panties and bra. Rachel said, the joke of the day, my ex, while we were together, his ex told me she would pop up at a building where my ex used to do garbage in the building. He had an ex that lived there. Dang. But the joke was he was sleeping with a transgender guy on the 4th floor. Blue said, I like your energy. Thank you, Blue. I found out by one tarot reader, an African spiritualist told me he was sleeping with men. Dang. Men that have drug problems, drinking, and wine in jail. They're DF. Ladies, do you ladies not know this? These men that are in jail, they don't even consider themselves part of the community because they're just like, this is just what I have to do while I'm in jail, right? So when they get out, They might not even date men anymore when they get out of prison. But while they're in prison, ladies, they're so they are getting bent over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is why I've always told really nice looking men, especially men who are not big and buff, and they're really nice looking. I'm like, don't mess around and commit a crime and go to jail. You're good as God. You're gonna be somebody's beat. Oh, what they call them? You're gonna be somebody's prison princess. You're going to be somebody's prison princess. What do they call it? Like when the man, when he claimed his boyfriend in jail, they call it I don't know the name of this, but the man will take out his insides of his pocket, and then his little prison princess has to hold on to his little pocket inside, and he be walking around like this. The buff dude, the masculine man, he like walking around like this, but his little prison princess is holding on to his little insides of his pocket. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know why. Ever since I heard that the girl, the girly girl man in the couple in the prison are called prison princesses. Ever since I heard that, I'm like, why won't they make a reality TV show? When I tell you T-Bird would be glued to the TV. Like instead of Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's like Housewives of the prison dudes. But it would be like real Real Housewives of the prison princess. Can you guys not imagine that? Watching all these little prison princesses talking about their struggles and day in the life of being in prison. But they sounding just like these like Real Housewives of Atlanta. And they like, because Timothy was trying to come on to my husband. And he knows that is my husband. And I saw him the other day sneak off with Brian. And I know darn well what they were doing out there in the courtyard. Talking about they were going out there to lift weights. I saw you. I saw you, Timothy. You guys, when I tell you that show would be pure genius. I mean, pure genius. I would be tuned in. You guys could not pull me away from the TV. I would be here for the show. These prison princesses are not playing with you. Don't play with their man. That's his boo. But here's the part that is so funny. That a lot of these women out here on the streets really do think that these dudes coming out of prison have not been bending it over for Timothy. That is crazy to me. I'm like, ladies, how do you guys not know this? But they have to, they do what they have to do. They're in prison. Okay, guys? It's like a survival mechanism. You know what I mean? Like they have to do what they have to do to survive. Not that they have a choice in it anyway, because you already know the men will take it. The men will take it. Purple said they still want them out of prison too. I believe that too. I don't think you can just be in there, be somebody's prison princess, and then you come out and you don't crave that that type of whooping. I agree. I think they absolutely do. Rachel said, funny, all of his ex would look at a building where he would get high, right? People upstairs with the trans guy. God. He used to be super fix garbage at different buildings. Oh my God. Tawanda said prison is a major problem. The ones who convert back to he once out do not have the same love and respect for women. Of course not. The DL community appears to be larger than we realize. Oh, it absolutely is. And the sad part about it is that women will not wake up to this. The sad part about it is all these women out here in these relationships talking about my man, my man, my man. I made a video not too long ago about these women out here competing with each other. And they have no idea. They have no idea that another woman is not her competition. It's Brian. Oh my God. Just like with this red uncle, you guys, you cannot convince me. You cannot convince me that all these men did not know this was a man. You can't convince me of that. You can't convince me of that. Back in the day, a lot of celebrities got caught up with transgender women, and when they got caught or exposed, they would say, I didn't know. I thought there was a woman. And a lot of regular people would say, these transgender women are tricking these men. They're tricking them. Ladies, no, they're not. I'm sorry. No, they're not. Love always said, good day. Oh, thank you. You guys, when you come in, be sure to say hi. And also be sure to thumbs up the video when you come in. And definitely thumbs up the video before you leave me. A lot of women believe that these transgender women are tricking these men. That these men are really straight, but the transgender woman is tricking these men and not telling these men that they have an eggplant and mozzarella balls. And T-Bird will let you guys know something. These transgender women are not fooling these men. No, these men are fooling and lying to these women. These transgender women are not fooling these men. These men know darn well that up under that skirt is an eggplant and mozzarella balls. Do not let these men fool you, ladies. They are lying. They are lying. They have no problem pretending like this is not Billy who's giving him a BJ. He know darn well that's Billy, dressed up with a wig on. He knows this, ladies. Purple said, I love Starbucks. What type of coffee do you have? I always get the iced venti and Americano. 3 Splenda and light half and half. Oh, but before I was low carb, baby, that caramel macchiato was my jam. The host said next week she will be talking to 2 people from Love After Lockup. It should be interesting. Yes. Love. Wait a minute. Did I watch Love After Lockup? I don't know what my fascination is with these. You guys know I'm just a naturally curious person, but I just finished watching the entire series, Orange is the New Black. I had watched it when it first came out years ago, but then I had not watched it again. So when I rewatched it, I literally just finished it 2 weeks ago. When I rewatched it, it was like watching it for the first time because I just didn't remember anything about anything that was going to happen. It's 7 seasons, you guys. When I tell you guys back to back to back episodes, I forgot how long it took me to finish the whole season. 7 series, 7 seasons. Do you guys know? I don't know if I got emotional because maybe I just never finished. I never watched the 7th season, which was the final season. I don't know if it's because I just never, even back then when it first aired, I never watched it. But do you guys know that when the last episode of the final season played, do you guys know that I cried? I literally was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, I'm going to miss them. I literally was like, and I was like, what is wrong with me? Because like, then I think maybe also because I finished it at night and then I went straight to bed. And so it was like, I literally had just, it was like I was saying goodbye to my friends, you guys. I am not kidding. Do you guys know the next day, the next 2 days, I was sad as hell. I was like, I am still really freaking sad. I had to go and like watch something comedy, like a funny show, just so I could just like get out of my like sadness. That's just how deep I had gotten into that show. I also watched this prison show. Oh, the host said I work in media. Oh, the host said she works in media. What do you do, host? If you can say, you might not be able to say on here. Twanda said, of course they do. Why not come out? Stop lying to self and everybody else. Okay? They know that these men are men. Eric said, hi. Hi, Eric. The host said, I will be talking with Michael and Justin. Eric said, beautiful fingers and lovely preppy stuff. Eric, I am 80s. I love the 80s style. I am a preppy girl. 80s pop is my favorite genre of music. The ladies of Orange is the New Black were so endearing. Right? Oh my God. Love always said, I love that show. Oh my God. I literally had to stop myself from restarting and watching it all over again. I'm like, I need to find another show to replace it because I literally, like, I want to go back to Orange is the New Black to watch my girls. I also saw this, I saw Wentworth too. I like Wentworth, but not as much as that Orange is the New Black. But I did see Wentworth. I watched it all. I also saw this prison show in, is it Alabama or Louisiana? This is a male prison. This is real. Where they were trying out this new way of doing things where like the majority, all these men in this prison, they are locked up behind bars in their cells for 23 hours out of the day. They only get 1 hour outside of their cells. And in this prison, they did this like docuseries on it where this new warden was trying to try something new and give these men more time outside of their cells. And they were trying to see if the men would naturally find leadership and like make a person the leader and like keep everybody in check and in line and following the rules. It was really good. Do you guys know this show? This is not that old. It's a docuseries on Netflix about these guys in prison, and they are trying this new program to let them out of their cells and see if they can basically self-regulate and stay out of their prison cells for more than 1 hour every day. That was really good too. The host says she's a radio talk show host. Aww, that sounds like a fun job. Wow. Can you promote your radio show on here, or you cannot do that? I would love to hear your interview with those guys. But first, I want to watch it. Love After Lockup. I want to watch that. Thank you for telling me about that. I want to watch that. How is it, like a lot of seasons on Netflix? Is it even on Netflix? How can I watch that? I want to see that. Rachel said, you're hilarious. Oh, ooh. Twanda said, I love Starbucks caramel macchiato. My lovely barista used to add extra caramel. Oh, yes! Extra shot and salsa caramel. Yes. Very addicting. Oh, I had to. When I went low carb, I had to stop. That was my favorite drink. My absolute favorite drink. Um, I'm going to look into that Love After Lockup. Maybe that can be a new program that I watch. I hope it has multiple episodes. I really want to see that. And then I don't think the host can say her radio show. I would love to watch an interview. I would love to watch an interview with somebody who's... Wait, so is this a reality show, or is this... Are these people who have really been to jail? Or is this fiction? Is this fiction? I would love to hear an interview with someone who's really been in prison for years. Not this whole, I spent 1 year in prison. No. I mean, like, really been in prison for some years. Oh, I would love to know the behind the scenes. You know what I really want to know? I want to know about the relationships. I want to know about these relationships with these men behind the scenes. And if they're doing... I am so curious. Like, when you have all men in a prison, so of course they're going to be making whoopee with each other. But I'm just curious, do they try to follow the dynamics of a regular heterosexual relationship where they at least attempt to be monogamous? Or because it's all men and we all know men have a really high drive, do they just start off the relationships like, no, these are polyamorous relationships. My name is Brian and I got 4 boyfriends. Like, I keep, you know what I mean? I keep a team of 4 or 5 men. Or do they try to start it off like, no, we're going to be monogamous. You're my man, I'm your man. You're my boyfriend, I'm your boyfriend. And no, we don't play around. Oh my God, I am so intrigued by that. How does that work? Oh my God, I would love to know the inside. I like, somebody who's really been to prison and can authentically talk about it. You guys know how, like, some people, they'll be in prison and they want to come and give interviews or talk about prison life, but you can tell they're completely, they're not being 100% authentic. They're not being honest. You know what I mean? They're still, oh yeah, prison is hard, and yeah, men try to beat you up, and they build, they make little, what they call them, shelves or whatever, the little mate knives that they make, out of materials in there. And they want to talk about the basic stuff that we all know. But I have never seen an interview with somebody who really been to prison for some years and gave the inside scoop of what it's really like, and like romantic relationships, what that's really like, and what are the dynamics? How does it work? Like, are there like a lot of like fights because somebody slept with somebody, man? Like, that is just so freaking interesting to me. Or is it more of like a dynamic of like, everybody know that Brian is a pass around? So it's like Shanks, right? Everybody know that Brian is a pass around. So it's like nobody tries to claim Brian as their boyfriend because they're like, no, we just use Brian as a pass around. Fresh meat come in here. We're like, yeah. We just use Brian as a pass around. Ladies, please listen to me on this one. A man coming out of prison, I don't care how long he was in there. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. That man has been bent over. He was probably a thought. He was probably a pass around. And then you want to go and make this your man. Having babies by this dude. Not only do you not want to be dating somebody who has a criminal background, yuck, but like literally 99.99%, that dude got, what did I say, got his, got his salad tossed, was probably a pass around, was probably a thought, okay? Lady, stop playing. And then he come out here talking about, I'm your man. You need to treat me like I'm the king of the castle. I'm supposed to be the leader of the house. Dude, you spent time in prison. You can't lead me. Ladies, stop playing with these dudes coming out of prison. Okay, you guys, let me get out of here. The host said, what is your email address? I will send you the press link about my radio show. Oh, yes. Send it to Tracy Unplugged at gmail.com. Oh, my God. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Some young lady made a whole YouTube video about my content. I wanted to give her a shout out. I don't know. I had just typed in my name on YouTube, and instead of one of my videos coming up, it was a young lady who does like a podcast style videos, and she was making commentary about one of my videos. I forgot which video it was, but I said I wanted to give her a shout out. I'm almost sure that Goddess. It starts off Goddess something. Goddess. Goddess something. And I wanted you guys to check her out. I want you guys to check her out. Doggone it. I'm going to subscribe to her channel, and then I will see the name, and then the next time I come on live, I'll give her a shout out, you guys. It was a really, guys said, oh, I don't know why, I just assumed nobody watches me. So I was like, that was really nice. She made a whole video commentary on one of my videos, so I wanted to give her a shout out. But next time I'll get her name, you guys, and then next time I do my live, I will be back next week, you guys. Again, I don't know the day or time, so be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications. Before you guys leave out, be sure to hit the like button. We'll do lunch. We're going to do our mukbang. We'll do our lunch. I do not know what I'll be eating next week. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down and make a comment in the comment section of where you want me to eat. It needs to be something low carb, though, you guys. It can be like a sandwich place. It's just that I'm going to take the bun off, and I'm going to replace the bun with my zero carb tortillas. That's how any sandwich that I eat, I always take the buns off and I replace it with the zero carb tortilla. So it can be a sandwich place, but but nothing high carb, you guys, like, rice and potatoes. I'm not going to eat that. But anyway, if you guys have any suggestions around town, let me know. And then I can maybe try to incorporate some of the food or restaurants that you guys may like. So anyway, you guys, I will see you guys next week for our live. And of course, we have an upcoming video tomorrow. What is the video tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow is going to be a good one too. Tomorrow's video is going to be about, you guys been hearing a lot about these men saying what's wrong with black women not saying hi or not being nice or not speaking to them in the grocery stores. This has been trending all over TikTok. So, and I'm kind of late to the party on that. Because this was trending maybe a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, I finally made a video about black women not being nice or speaking to men in the grocery store. So that's what's coming up tomorrow. So you guys just got the inside scoop on that. And I will see you guys on the next one, tomorrow's scheduled video, and for sure next week for our live. If you guys want to send me an email, you can send your emails or questions or commentary if you like. You can send it to Tracy Unplugged, spelled just like the channel name, Tracy Unplugged at gmail.com. You can send your emails there. I seen his video. He's a clown. Yes. Oh, I finally saw it. I finally saw it. So I just made a video about that. So anyway, be on the lookout for that, you guys. And then I will see you guys next week for our mukbang, our lunch dates, our lunch date lives. I will see you guys next week, and hopefully we'll have some good food and something different. You guys, I'm one of those like a creature of habit. I tend to eat the same thing all the time. So I'm going to have to like literally go out of my way to try to think of something new to eat with you guys when I do these lives, just so I'm not showing you guys the same food all the time. So anyway, you guys, I will see you on the next one. Be sure to thumbs up the video. And you can share the live with somebody if they can receive the message. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for lunch. Thank you to everybody. The conversation was amazing. You guys have really, really good conversation. I just love conversing with you guys. Twanda said, Tracy, you're awesome. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you guys. Have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.